Well, taking a look at your top story, Eskom has confirmed that the board approved a draft revenue application for National Energy Regulator NERSA's approval after a leaked document showed it wants clients to pay 19.9% more from April the 1st.
Well, Eskom says the previous multi-year decision made by NERSA for the period of 1st April 2013 to 31 March 2018 comes to an end on the 31st of March 2018. Well, therefore, there is a need for Eskom to make the next application. The document also revealed that Eskom wants municipalities to pay 27.3% more for bulk electricity purchases from July 1st, 2018. Well, we have the Eskom spokesperson Khulu Phasiwe joining us live from Johannesburg. A very good morning to you, Mr. Phasiwe. Thank you so much for joining us. Just take us through some of these percentages, the percentage hikes rather that Eskom is looking for approval for from NERSA.
Well, at the moment we are not talking about percentages because we have not formally submitted our application to the regulator, which is NERSA. What we have done in terms of the law is that we have sent our consultation papers to the National Treasury and SALGA so that they can go through those documents within the 40-day period which the Municipal Finance Management Act stipulates. So that's what we have done so far. We have noted some of the media reports saying that Eskom is going to apply for about a 20% tariff increase. For us at this stage, it's too premature to say anything about the figures.
And why has Eskom made the decision to actually ask for a hike in the Eskom prices, in the electricity prices? What is your main reasons for applying this percentage hike?
Well, I think for a better context, people need to go back to a speech which was made in 2015 by the then Minister of Finance, Minister Nhlanhla Nene. What he said, among other things, is that Eskom needs to migrate to what he calls cost-reflective tariffs, meaning that currently our tariffs are actually much lower than where they should be. In other words, what we are spending money on in terms of producing power and how much we sell it for, there needs to be some kind of a coming together there. So we are spending more money, but we are spending at a lower price. But obviously, as you know, our prices are determined by the regulator, and that's how the system has been rolling, and that's how it will continue to be. What we are going to do before the end of this month, we as Eskom are going to submit our formal tariff application to the regulator, and the regulator will either agree with us or make whatever determination, and then we'll take it from there.
Now, there have been some concerns that Eskom might not be able to afford currently the IPP supplies. Is there any truth to this, or is Eskom able to actually afford getting power from independent power producers at the moment?
Well, in relation to the independent power producers, I think the biggest context that we also need to remember is that for the current financial year in 2017-18, the regulator has approved a tariff increase of 2.2%, which is obviously below inflation. I think inflation is about 6% thereabouts. So, and the monies that we as Eskom need to pay in terms of buying electricity from the independent power producers, obviously it will have a negative bearing based on what the regulator has granted us. But we as Eskom have taken a view that we are going to absorb these costs. We will follow the normal processes where we are going to recoup the money. But for the current financial year, we will be able to absorb the cost based on our savings. But going forward, we are hopeful that the regulator will approve tariff increases which are above inflation.
Well, thank you so much to Eskom spokesperson Khulu Phasiwe joining us live from Johannesburg and giving us some information on those electricity hikes that are said to be given to be approved.